Good morning, my dear children. My name is Zoe ma'am. Children, tell me one thing. What makes you happy? Getting your favorite toy or playing your favorite sport? Yes, today's story is based on happiness. The title of my story is Who is the Happiest of Them All by Sudha Murthy ma'am, the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation. Children, there was King Amrit and his minister Chandan. He was a great minister and a wise man because he always helped the king in all his kingdom related work. One day, children, King Amrit and Chandan were taking a stroll and could see far into the distance the weekly market with people buying and selling different kinds of things. The king was delighted to see the prosperity of his kingdom. Like a good ruler, he was happy when his people were happy. He turned to Chandan and said, "See how contented and happy my people are." But looking at the happiness on the people's faces, he just wanted to find out whether they were really happy or not. When they reached near the kingdom, they, the king, told Chandan, "Please call the people. I want to know from them whether they are really happy or not." So the king sent the messenger to call all the people to the court. The next day, all the people arrived to the king's court. The king asked the people, "Is there anybody who is not happy in my kingdom?" The citizens came forward and replied they all were very happy. Their kitchens had enough food, their businesses were doing really well, and above all, the king made them feel safe. What more did they ask for? The king became more and more pleased with the replies of the people and still was happy to know that he was doing a great job. But there was this minister, Chandan, who wasn't happy and was a bit confused. The king asked his minister Chandan, "Aren't you happy to see that our people are contented?" To which Chandan told something to the king, and the king agreed. The next day, he sent the messenger to make an announcement. "Suno, suno, suno. All the people are invited to the royal garden and they have to be there on time. But there is one condition. You all have to enter the main gate, but you have to exit from the rear end of the garden where the king would be waiting for you." All the people were very excited to know that they were going to go to the royal gardens where they had all kinds of beautiful and strange trees. Next day, everyone entered the garden where they were handed with a bag. All entered the garden where they could spot all the different beautiful flowers, colorful valleys, and next they could see were juicy fruits and different flowers. And they were all enjoyed. They were all enjoying the beautiful scenery around. Children with their mothers were taking different and juicy fruits and were enjoying the view. But do you all know, children? They also had fruits full of baskets. But as they walked further, they saw trees laden with money bags and with gold. Everyone emptied their bags of fruits and flowers and started collecting the money bags. Greed took over their minds, and everybody threw all the fruits that they had collected. When they collected everything, all the valuable things, they started their way to the rare gate. But what were they surprised to see? They were astonished to see that there was a stream. The stream was narrow, but the currents were strong. They all were worried to see that how were they going to cross the stream. But children, there was this young man who asked them all to cross the stream. But they wouldn't have been able to cross the stream with such heavy bags full with jewels and gold. They had to leave the heavy bags behind. And to cross the stream, they had only one way, and that was to swim and move ahead. The man was with his daughter, and she didn't like leaving that beautiful place. But he made her understand the importance of time, and they moved ahead. When they all assembled in front of the king, waded with water and with sad faces, the king asked them in anger, "When I asked you all yesterday whether you all were happy or not, you all replied that you all were happy and never needed anything. But the minister Chandan saw the young man who crossed the stream. He wasn't sorry, nor angry, nor sad. The minister Chandan called him in front and asked, Are you not sad to leave behind the valuables? To this, the young man said, I did not take anything from the garden. My daughter and I had a great time together. and that was enough for us. To this, the minister told the king, "Sir, now you see, contentment is the reason of happiness. If you are satisfied with what you have, you will never need anything to stay happy." So now you know, children, always stay happy and satisfied with what you have. Thank you, children. I hope you enjoyed the story.